Hi everyone. We're graphing systems of inequalities and finding the overlap shaded region. So we're looking at 2 points for each inequality using either our graphing calculator or Desmos.com. And the 2 points I found for the first inequality and number 5 are negative 2, 3 and 0, negative 2. And its y is less than or equal to negative 5 over 2x minus 2, so it's going to be a solid line. So to find where we shade, we want y values that are less than or equal to negative 2, less than like negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. That's in this direction. Okay. So for our second inequality, we have y is less than negative 1 over 2x plus 2. So we want 2 points, and I have 2, negative 2, 3, and 4, 0. So it is y is less than negative 1 over 2x plus 2, so we have a dashed line. Remember, if we have less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, we have a solid line. If it's greater than or less than, we have a dashed line. So we want to shade where y is less than 2. So like 1 and 0 and negative 1, negative 2. So we're shading over here. And the overlap is in this region right here. Right in here. Just like that. Okay. So try number 6 on your own. 2 points I got for the first inequality are negative 3, 1 and 0, 3. We have y is greater than or equal to 2 over 3x plus 3, so it's going to be a solid line. Okay? And that means we need y values for our shaded region, we need y values that are greater than or equal to 3, like 4 and 5. So we're shading in this direction. For our second inequality, we have y is greater than negative 4 over 3x minus 3. So two good points are 0, negative 3, and negative 3, 1. So notice that our lines do intersect at negative 3, 1. So it is y is greater than negative 4 over 3x plus 3. So we're going to have a dashed line. Okay. So if it's greater than, we want to have y values that are greater than negative 3, like 2 and 1, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1. So we're shading in this direction. And that means that the overlap is right in here. Okay. Let me not cover that line too much. In the future, I won't do that. Okay. So for number 4, we need to get our first inequality in slope-intercept form. And remember, it's up on top, it's y equals mx plus b. So our first step in doing that is to subtract 4x from both sides because 4x is being added to y. The opposite of addition is subtraction, so we have y is less than negative 4x plus 2. Notice how I have y equals mx plus b. I have my x first and my b second. So, two good points for this first inequality are 0, 2 and 1, negative 2. We are dealing with y is less than negative 4x plus 2. So we're going to have a dashed line. And less than 2, we want for our shaded region y values that are less than 2, y values like 1, 0, -1, -2, -3. So we're shading in this direction. For our second inequality, remember slope dude? Well, it turns out that whenever we have just y and no x, it's going to be a horizontal line. So if you remember from slope dude, it has a slope of 0. So we are just going to have a horizontal line at -2. So horizontal is this direction, -1, -2. It is y is less than, y is greater than -2. So we're going to have a dotted line like this. So we need y values that are greater than -2, like -1 and 0, 1. So we're shading up here. So that means our shaded region is in this area, in this cut right here. All right. So for our final example, number 8, we have 3x plus 2y is greater than or equal to -2, and x plus 2y is less than or equal to 2. So, okay, I want you to guess what form that we talked about, which one are these two inequalities in? I'll give you a second. It's standard form. So we have to convert standard form into slope-intercept form, put that in our calculator or Desmos, get 2 points, and graph both of these inequalities. So our first step in converting our first inequality into slope-intercept form is subtracting 3x from both sides, because 3x is being added to our 2y. The opposite of addition is subtraction, so we have 2y is greater than or equal to -3x minus 2. We're going to divide every term by 2 because y is multiplied by 2. The opposite of multiplication is division. So we have y is greater than or equal to -3x over 2 minus 1. And 2 good points for this first inequality are -2, 2, and 0, -1. It is y is greater than or equal to, so we're going to have a solid line. And to find our shaded region, we want y values that are greater than or equal to -1, like 0 and 1, 2, 3. So we're shading up here. Okay, and for our second inequality, we have x plus 2y is less than or equal to 2. So our first step is to subtract x from both sides to get 2y is less than or equal to -x plus 2. Now we're going to divide every term by 2 to get the y by itself, to get this. Y is less than or equal to -x over 2 plus 1. So 2 good points for this inequality are -2, -2, 2, and 2, 0. So notice that we have y is less than or equal to -x over 2 plus 1 is going to be a solid line, just like that. And we want y values that are less than or equal to 1, like 0 and -1 and -2. So we're shading down here. And that means our shaded region lies right here. And that is it. So I hope that this was helpful for you all. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the comments. Thank you and have a great day.